we want to look at different types of ways to do what is considered counting. And what I mean by counting is finding out how many different ways you can create a combination or create different options. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is what is considered the fundamental counting rule. And this is something that we all actually do, but we don't ever really think about it. Let's say you go to a restaurant and you're gonna order a drink, an entree, a side, and a dessert. And we're just gonna order one side, okay? Let's say that that particular restaurant serves 7 different drinks. And they serve 5 different entrees. They have 9 different sides and 3 different desserts. Okay, how many different meals can you have? Now, if you're like me, you're probably going to only have 1 or 2 meals because I'm a picky eater. But some people like to venture out. I'm just talking about how many different combinations can we make. Well, let's come back to this example in a few moments. And I want to go to a much more down to cut and dry example. Let's take some kids' clothing. And let's say that we're going to pick out shirt, shorts, and socks. Okay. And we're just going to look at colors. We have 3 color shirts, 4 color shorts, and 2 color socks. And let's say that the shirts are blue, red, and green. The shorts are blue, black, brown, and I'll say red. And the socks are black and white. How many different outfits can this child make? Well, remember where we did our sample space? We can do the exact same thing here. We can start with either our socks or our shorts or our shirt. And let's say that we take the blue shirt, and then we get the blue shorts, and we get the black socks. Then we take the blue shirt, blue shorts with the white socks, blue shorts, or blue shirt, black shorts with the black socks, blue shorts, blue shirt, black socks, white shorts. And that's only 2 pair of my shorts. And I've got 4 combinations already. I really don't want to have to list all of these out. So what the fundamental counting rules tells us is we take the number of possibilities for each different item, and we are going to multiply them. So like here, we have 3 shirts, 4 shorts, and 2 socks. And we multiply. So 3 times 4 is 12, times 2. This child can make 24 different outfits. Well, if you notice, I just made 4, and that was only here. So then I can make another 8, 16, 24. Yep, that's right. Well, let's go back up to our restaurant, and we're going to multiply 5 times 7, which is 35, times 9, which is 315, times 3. This particular restaurant will be able to make 945 different combinations, just picking one from each item. Now again, if you're like me, you're only going to have 2 or 3. That's what the fundamental counting rule tells us. Now, we have things such as with replacement, without replacement, with repeats, without repeats. Let's say that we're going to do a PIN number, because we all have PIN numbers now, and it's going to be a 4-digit. And first we can have repeats. Okay, so we have 4 digits. Well, in this first slot, remember we can have the numbers from 0 to 9. So if we have 0 to 9, that's technically 10 numbers. And if I can repeat that, each of these can have 10 numbers. So if I do 10 times 10 times 10, that's going to give me 10,000 different combinations for a PIN number, if I can do it with repeats. Now, if I cannot do it with repeats, then I have to be careful, kind of like with my replacement, not replacement. This one can be 0 through 9. So this one's got 10. Now, one of those numbers gets used, so now I only have 9 options. One number got used here, one number got used here, so now I only have 8 options. And for this one, now I only have 7 options. So now, instead of having 10,000 different PIN numbers that I can actually only make 5,040 different PIN numbers. So you have things for repeats, no repeats, just like with replacement, no replacement. All you're doing is trying to find out how many total combinations or different items you can create, just like with your counting rules. This is just picking one thing for each slot, one thing for each item. So practice with the fundamental counting rule, and then let me know if you have questions.